Hello, 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 Nori here. Welcome back to Love and Deep Space. And Silas has just greeted us with mushrooms on his head. There's a patch of mushrooms growing on Silas's head. Um, Not sure if I should let him know, or maybe we'll not let him know and deep dive into the story. And here we are. So it's been a while, right, since I got into I never checked out what happened previously. Even though I said last time that well, I need to go revisit the story, I didn't. Because I had like a lot of other things to do, so I I did not, but hey, we are discovering new things. And I will probably you know, consider my memory. Let's see how good my memory is. Like, maybe I'll remember some facts. But yeah, so this is story 3, Lurking. Okay, so this is a flashback, I'm assuming. Chell 793rd Azureway Road. A beautiful and secluded villa sits in a white whale. It's in. Wait, is this. Is this a memory or. What is this? Anyways, it's impossible to tell whether the building is surrounded by mist or flowing clouds. The signal jammer Viper gave me allows me to silently scale the back wall and enter the courtyard. Yes, go MC. We are sneaking our way. Hopefully, we are not part of an elaborate scheme or getting caught as usual. I hope that's not the case, but I'm hoping. Come on, MC. The tree's shadow cast diagonal lines across the grass and meticulously trimmed shrubs. The wrought iron fence enclosing the entire space resembles a carefully crafted prison. What exactly does Viper want me to see? That's my question as well. Ever since the hair of Slytherin arrived, I'm like, dude, why are we even trusting you? You could lead us to a trap, but let's see. Walking around the tree's shadow, I notice a familiar figure standing in the center of the garden. Caleb?
Miss, you're visiting me.
Yeah, I am. Scaling the back wall, that is. Sneaking my way into visiting you, which means there's some shit going on. He smiled, seemingly unperturbed to my sudden appearance. It's nice to see you again, Kevy. This is like, yo, it's nice to see you again, Kevy. Oh, she is just so. It just hits different, right? I respond with a. I knew she would say it like that. That's why I said it like that. I respond with a grin that holds an equal amount of warmth to his smile. Is this your new home? Is everything okay?
The professor said I'd finish my coursework here. He thinks I'm talented, but I still have much to learn.
What is this? I know. I feel like this is going to be that dynamic where it's kind of like study. That's all you need to do. Don't ask questions. Don't say anything. All you need to do is study. You're so talented. Use your. I feel like use your gifts. But I feel like the professor could be using Kevy as like how do we say this? Like an apprentice of sorts, which is just, dude, how do you use like, I don't know, how old is he? I forgot, how old is he? He looks like an 8, maybe not a 5-year-old, but like an 8-year-old. How are you going to use an 8-year-old kid as an apprentice? As I move closer, I find that Kevy is holding a brightly colored bird in his hands.
I found it in the garden.
He pinches its talons and watches the small bird struggle. Dude, why? Why would you pinch its talons? It might have like these small little little itty bitty talons. Why are you doing that, Kevy? Kevy! Kevy! Get back to yourself, Kevy.
If I break its wings, it can stay here forever.
Kevy!
It will die very quickly, though.
Kevy, what is wrong with you? I did not meet a psychopath, Kevy. I know I was supposed to save you back there, but like, what the heck? This got very dark very soon. Kevy! Kevy, get back to your senses, Kevy. We're not turning in the dark ways. Kevy? 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 Don't, Kevy! This is how Voldemort was made. Do not turn to the dark side, Kevy. I have cookies. And I have like 5 people who are interested. Who will probably knock some sense into your little bitty brains. But yeah, jokes aside, I can understand him turning into a dark space, but was it this soon? I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense a bit, right? Because he would be like, I will destroy everything. Sort of, it's giving me those sort of vibes, but yes, moving on.
The professor said if we damage the bird's neuromuscular system, it won't be able to fly, but it will believe it can.
That's getting worse. This is getting worse. Kevy, listen, Kevy, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, Kevy. Chill, boy. I will give you chocolate and Disney. We will solve the darkness. We will quell the darkness by the power of light and friendship and love. Because it is love in deep space. We will.
Slowly, it'll get used to its life on the ground. The bird will then forget that it's supposed to fly.
Is this what I think it is? Are you talking about yourself, Kevy, in the metaphor of a bird's broken wings and... No, but you really did pinch the bird's talons, and it's a small bird. I need you to... Kevy, listen. We can solve this. Let's not turn to the dark side. I have cookies, I have Silas, I have Caleb, Zane, Raphael, and Xavier. Xavier is gonna throw shit. Xavier is ultra possessive, so maybe not Xavier. Maybe like not letting Xavier know would be a good idea in this situation. A bone-chilling voice tinged with childlike innocence sends a shiver down my spine. If I had to scale a building for a child who I knew was good and who just turned into a psychopath, I would be scared too. I'd be like, hey Silas, Caleb, y'all wanna see what this is all about? A little help here? We need to do a little bit of brainwashing because this kid who was cool is now a psychopath, or somewhat going in that direction. I need your help. That's what I would say. Kevy, who is the professor? What's he like? Yeah, I mean, good question, to be honest.
I can't tell you. You're not my family.
Dude, I kinda saved you. Kinda. I know I should have been there, but Caleb. How, you know what? Instead of calling Silas or anybody else, I'm gonna call Caleb and be like, your fault, fix this. How are you going to fix this child? What are you going to do about this? But yeah, I'm not blaming Caleb, but I'm like, he's essentially the reason why we didn't make it to Kevy and the far space fleet, whatever it did. And God knows what's happening here. Family. Huh. Do you remember Mia? After the fleet found you? Did something happen? Can you tell me?
My sister? She's dead.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, I know that. But I am trying to get you to remember her, please. Feel the emotions that you have buried deep within your heart. Let it out. I should be a psychologist. No, I will not be a psychologist. That is way too much. That is way too much emotional, mental labor that I feel like psychologists and therapists don't get um treated fairly and don't get enough credit because that's so much of emotional labor and mental labor to deal with, like other people's issues and problems. And you hear that like on a daily basis. You take so many clients and then you're like drained out of your living system. Honestly, like hats off to them because emotions are not easy to deal with. And there are so many types of emotions and they are so heavy. It's like carrying a black hole of emotions within yourself. I feel like that. I feel like the brain kind of has like this black hole of emotions. If you're not careful, you can collapse within yourself. And, hats off to people around us who are connected to us in that sort of a way where they help us share our thoughts and feelings and help us steady ourselves because it wouldn't be easy otherwise. Okay, after that little rant on, not rant, but after that little wisdom sprinkling, let's
The
read.
professor said it's wrong to be sad. I shouldn't be sad.
The professor needs a slap. The professor needs a punch to the head. A slam, a whack-a-dam-dam to the head because like what is... Dude. Dude! I need to meet the professor. Caleb? Caleb? A little help here. We have some issue with the professor. Like, I would need your anti-gravity to like, reset the marbles, the brain marbles in this professor's head that's just, gone haywire. Because what is this nonsense that this professor is seating the child? I mean, not that it wasn't bad before with the bird and everything. This is worse.
I'll have a lot of brothers and sisters. And I'll be strong.
What did you say though? I forgot. First, wrong, be sad. Oh, okay. Why is the professor procreating that many times? Is the professor procreating that much that he will have tons of brothers and sisters? Rely on yourself, boy. And with that professor's attitude, I don't think anybody wants to procreate with him.
I've always believed when you lose a loved one, you're supposed to be sad.
Okay, and did you not lose Mia? Mia was a loved one?
But miss, I don't feel that way at all. Should I be sad?
I mean, you should be actually sad. That is the normal emotional response, my boy. Kevy, what's up? Talk to me. Kevy's fingers inadvertently relax, and the bird uses this opportunity to flap its wings and soar into the sky. Thank you! Thank you, Kevy, for relaxing. I feel like that might have triggered him to kind of remember a bit of, you know, from whatever fog he's in. It could have like for a second thrown him back and he remembered and he's just kind of relaxed enough. Okay, like hello. He lowers his head, tears falling onto his hand. A confused expression appears on his face again. I touch his shoulders ready to speak comforting words, but a faint mechanical noise catches my attention.
System error. Attempting a second reboot. The primary personality is attacking the control program.
Oh, shoot! Did they do something to him? What the heck? What the heck? Oh my god, this was not something I was thinking. It was not. Ugh. This is. Wow. I was not expecting this whatsoever. My gaze flickers to a thin metal bracelet on Kevy's wrist that emits a faint blue light. Throw it away! Throw it. Throw it.
No.
Throw it.
No! It shouldn't be like this.
Kevy, are you okay? Girl? Do you not see he's getting corrupted by the bracelet? The bracelet is overriding his personality. Girl! You, MC. Be alert. Look around you. Pay attention. Can you hear me? But no matter how many times I call his name, Kevy doesn't stand still.
I shouldn't be... I shouldn't forget.
Sentences are fragmented. It's as if some program is taking over his mind.
The chip. Rereading. Inputting memory.
In the blink of his eye, his gaze focuses on me again. I am sorry that this is less human and more cyborg. What is going on? Before he can wipe away his tears, he smiles and slowly shakes off my hand on his shoulder.
Miss, you're visiting me. That's good. It's time for you to go. The professor will be here soon.
My chest tightens all of a sudden. Is this what Viper wanted me to witness? Did he want me to see Kevin being manipulated to the point where his memories are being rewritten? Okay, so maybe the air of Slytherin is not that bad. Despite the weird snaky voices and hisses he does. And he almost attacked us, so. Could the fleet be behind us, or maybe... Someone's coming. Someone's coming! Someone's coming! Oh, someone's coming. Yeah, that's probably much better. Sound of footsteps draw closer. I jump over the wall and hide in the bushes.
Did something happen, Kevy?
Nothing! Ha ha ha! Nothing at all, Professor. Nothing happened. Nobody visited me at all.
It's nothing. The bird just flew away.
The composed, slightly exhausted voice speaks again.
I see you're struggling to restrain the fragmented consciousness that isn't yours. Those memories, emotions, and feelings don't belong to you. Don't let them consume you.
Shut up, Professor! You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. I remember the meme. I'm remembering that meme. You don't tell me what to do. I forgot also what comes after that. I just remember the woman screaming like, "You don't tell me what to do." All of a sudden, the air goes still. Then,
Was that girl, Mia, also part of your plan?
ooh, Caleb! From just beyond the wall, I hear Caleb's voice.
She didn't show any signs of transformation. So why?
You devils! I mean, not Caleb. Not Caleb. I am sure he probably has nothing to do with this. Maybe. Maybe. Wait. Should I take a picture? This will be useful. But like, how dare you monsters do that?
You're overthinking it.
I am overthinking it. Shut up.
For normal people like her, we don't need to get too attached.
Well, we don't need you attached either. Your mouth and your brain seems too attached. Maybe we should also disconnect it. Maybe. For saying such horrendous monstrous things. Like, how dare you, Professor?
Letting your emotions run wild and blaming yourself for every little mistake, it will only hold you back.
But that is the most human thing to do. Stop it. Stop making people feel like they should be robots. We're not meant to be robots. We're meant to express ourselves and carry our emotions in all honor and integrity. That's what we're meant to do. Caleb is here. No, wait. It's supposed to be... Wait, let me try this again. Caleb is here? Caleb is here? Forget it. Can't do that. It feels like I've been splashed with cold water. Chills run down my spine. A chill runs down my spine as I try hard to stay calm.
How is everything going on your end?
Nothing you don't need to know, sir.
We'll soon be done with cleanup. As for the salvaging process, we'll pick up the pace.
The plan will be starting again. You must ensure she doesn't interfere with it.
Brave of you to assume I will not interfere with it again. I will fully interfere with every little thing you do and bring you to your knees for the crimes you've committed against the humanity or whatever. And me and probably other people like Caleb and like Kevy and Mia's parents.
Otherwise, I won't be able to keep this a secret for much longer.
It should have made sense. You probably had something against Caleb or something like that. Yeah, maybe.
She won't.
Try me. Try me. I'm already hiding in the bushes. What do you mean she won't? She will. I will, which is me, actually. So I will, yes. Fully. Stepping outside the gate to the garden, Caleb senses something. He stops in his tracks and turns around. No, don't tell me we get caught again. I will personally take up arms if this is what's happening, because I'm sick and tired of being caught with by every single ally. None of them. What is this? None of them have been like... I've been able to outsmart, outwit, outmaneuver. What? Give me, come on, MC smart. We're smart. We're smart as heck. We've got powers. Why am I still not able to outsmart our allies? Like, dude, I love you, yes, but I'm smart. I am smart and you will not catch me, dare I say. But no, for some reason, we always get caught. I have a problem with that. I have a severe problem with that. All the windows lining the corridor reflect the reddish sunset as they converge at a single point.
What's the matter?
Nothing! Nothing's the matter, sir. Go on, Caleb, just say that nothing's the matter. You don't see me. You don't know that I exist in the perimeter.
It's nothing.
Good. Thought so. I thought so. The fleeting figure appears to be a trick of the light. He averts his gaze, observing the layer of fog which covers the outer wall.
If that day truly comes, and she discovers everything, I'll keep her hidden. She'll be in a place where no one can find her.
I'm sorry. What do you mean by that? I am some intergalactic space prisoner. I will become if this happens. So, I'm not opting out for that, okay? Like, I'm not opting for that. Despite my extended leave status, my urgent message doesn't raise any eyebrows among my colleagues in special operations. What do you mean? Despite my extended leave status, my urgent message doesn't raise any eyebrows among my colleagues in special operations. You mean to say my colleagues are also useless? No, don't say that about Tara and, I forgot the other really cute girl's name. Captain Jenna. Oh yes, it's been a while since I remember Captain Jenna. Okay. After requesting support regarding Kevy's condition, I also informed Captain Jenna of my deduction that the spatium core fragment had likely fallen into the Far Space Fleet's hands, which is just fantastic. Because what now? What now? What are we to do now? In response, she repeatedly emphasizes Skyhaven's complex situations and would rather miss an opportunity than allow me to attempt a risky acquisition mission. You know what? In this situation, I'd be an absolute rebel and risk like a proper nut job to do it myself. I would like take Zane's help. Yeah, I would take Zane's help. I'd be like, Zane, we have a thing. But I need your help, Zane. I know you're a doctor and not really a police officer, but you have the smarts and brains, and I can't say this to Caleb. You don't need to know why I can't say this to Caleb, but I need your help, so help me. And sorry for bailing out on you yesterday, because I was slipped a bunch of sleeping pills. For my safety, apparently. That I don't yet know why. But we will see why. We will see. I promised multiple times not to act rashly soon enough. Andrew's search yielded wait, I forgot how to pronounce this word. Preliminary, yeah. Preliminary results. Prelim. I just honestly just call it prelims. Unsurprisingly, looking up Far Space Fleet and mind control chips gave no results. I mean, listen. I don't think they will be that careless about like putting, hey, look what the Google search got me on, the results on Google search got me. Mind control and far space fleet and mind control chips together. Honestly, I have such a difficulty pronouncing Far Space Fleet. I might start calling it Parsnips Fleet. I might start calling it Parsnips Fleet because it's a mouthful. It's a mouthful. Yeah, I don't think any place would if very publicly state that, oh, look at these mind control chips and look at our organization, yay. Don't think that'll what you're going to get after Google search, but yeah, I still appreciate. Wait, oh, I just did that accidentally. As I end the call, the clamor of traffic fills my ears above me. Interwoven orbital tracks gleam like flowing stream of stars. This would be so cool. I believe that if we can have these winding circular bits here, like these, I hope you can see them. as I'm like putting my fingers around. So these tracks would be so cool to see in the future. If I'm not mistaken, this takes place in like what, 2034? Very viable. The bustling scenery around me feels surreal. The moment I stop focusing on work, all thoughts have been pushing down start to rise up. Wait. Okay, yeah. I did not miss on anything. Caleb wasn't just aware of the should I just call it Parsnip Fleet's actions. He also might have been involved in the scheme. Could his consistently vague whereabouts and highly classified cleanup be part of it? And what happened to the siblings definitely was not an accident, as the professor claimed. One thing's for certain, even if Mia's death was an accident, the fleet deliberately took Kevi. Fleet must be using him for some kind of... The fleet must be using some kind of chip to control Kevi and Joseph. Joseph? Who's Joseph? Oh, wait, I forgot. Who's Joseph? I don't remember who's Joseph. Did I miss out on that? Like, I don't know. I don't know who's Joseph. I completely don't remember that. They probably have goals that extended beyond obtaining ether core fragments. Okay. I lower my gaze and notice a metallic glint in my pocket. The necklace I have gifted Caleb still adorns my neck. Amidst the chaos these past few days, I forgot to return it. Okay. And in my coat's hidden pocket is a new stealth monitoring chip I brought from special operations just in case. Forgive me, Caleb. After a few minutes, I finally pull out my phone and dial Caleb's number. Oh, am I supposed to be? Yeah. Hey.
What's up?
Nothing really. I just wanted to tell you my extended leave from the association is ending, and I'll be heading back to Lincoln soon.
Has the date already been set?
No. I've been in Skyhaven for a couple of days and got caught up in all sorts of things. I haven't had the chance to spend time with you properly. When will you be free? Is right now good?
Sure. I'm ready when you are. Do you have a place in mind?
I look up a nearby tower. The aerospace center looms over me. Its spire piercing the sky, moonlight gently shines over it. It used to be Caleb's stomping ground back when he worked at the Deepspace Aviation Academy administration. It used to be Caleb's stomping ground back when he worked at the DAA. The serene scene changes as a holographic advertisement dance among... It changes as holographic advertisements dance among the clouds. Head over to the Sunset Promenade on the aerospace's outer ring to witness a Type 1A supernova thousands of light years away. I've heard there's a supernova today. It's not every day we get to see that, right? Let's check it out. Meet me at the Sunset Promenade in an hour. Okay, there was no response to that. Like, am I the only one making plans? Annihilation. Should we check this out? Let's do it. Ooh, the scene is... It's so pretty. Look at the view. It's gorgeous. I would want to be here somewhere someday. by here I mean obviously on a skyscraper looking at the view. Also, isn't this like this building that we see here? This building in like a lot of our backgrounds for chapters, because I see this specific building, this particular area as well. How nice. Stepping off the shuttle's platform, I see the scenery of the main island unfold before me. Main island, okay, here. But I keep seeing this thing here. So I found that interesting. As night descends, the ring-shaped net encircling the tower glows like a planetary ring. Oh, so this one. This. Right. Amidst the flowing lights of neon signs and holograms, people eagerly discuss the upcoming supernova they'll witness. Okay.
What will happen to the big star, Mom?
Maybe
they'll...
Oh.
I'm not sure. I'm sorry, honey.
A memory that lay dormant for so long awakens and envelops my thoughts. Wait a second. Is this referring back to Caleb's myth? They both of like us and Caleb kind of like blast in the air according to his myth. Is that what's happening? I think so. Or maybe not. Let's see. Caleb, you have another project? Why is that
My science
moving?
teacher wants us to build models. Everyone's either doing the solar system or a black hole. It's boring. Do you remember the supergiant Gran showed us? The one that's 2,300 light years away? Its supernova will be the one our generation has the best chance of witnessing firsthand. I want to see it.
Teenage Caleb is so cute. Teenage Caleb is so like teenage Caleb that I would expect teenage Caleb to be like. By that I mean like the very like youthful, sassy energy is there. It's very Gemini of Caleb, like very June Gemini of him. So maybe I can sort of like have a video on this, like star signs and stuff for these characters would be fun. Oh, I remember. I don't. Didn't she also use it as an example? She said, no matter what difficulties we face in the future, you should protect me like how a ring system protects its planet. Does it though?
Gran never said that though. Are you just remembering what you want to hear again?
What do you mean? Even if Gran never said that, you're supposed to, okay? Because we're ganging. We're homies. Literally. But she did say it.
Actually, Gran said that powerful stars are destroyed by forces from within. Meanwhile, fragile humans need to endure outside forces.
This is so Caleb. Like, hats off to the VA for Caleb, because it does really make him sound teenage, evil, like very youthful teenage sort of aspect to his voice. It's very nice. Appreciate.
We don't need to face the future alone though.
It's very shrill though.
It's like how planets and their ring systems are born together. They'll also fade away together.
I basically said that. Anyway, you have to help me finish this week's extra reading assignments. That was so cartoonish of me. can't wait for that. Yay. Nothing in my life going well, but there's a giant explosion happening right outside. As if I didn't already witness a domestic explosion, but then... Bloomshore District, you will be missed. RIP. Yay! Can we move on from that? You just said that twice. Yes, yes, yes. You've said that before. Like, what next? I come to my senses. This place is crowded, and everyone is trying to find the best spot on Sunset Promenade. Promenade. Someone steps on my foot. Seriously? Why are you trying to Caleb? What's with the stepping on my foot, Caleb? What have I done to you that you'd want to step on my foot? As I try to step to the side, I lose my balance and stumble into an unexpected embrace. But why do you need to step on my foot? And is that hard though? Like, are you like stomping on my foot, or like how is it? Because if you're stomping on my foot, I'm gonna stop right back onto yours. Don't underestimate my my pettiness, because I will absolutely do that.
Sorry for the wait.
No, you should be saying sorry for stepping on your foot on your feet. Feetsies. A hand grabs my wrist. I look up and see Caleb's slightly amused expression. Don't you be laughing at me, Caleb.
In Skyhaven, you can catch a glimpse of cosmic wonders every now and then.
What about
Though
you?
This is the first time I get to see a supernova.
What about you?
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You're also a supernova. That's why I'm looking at you like that, Caleb. Why is he acting like nothing happened? Why is it all so difficult to always so difficult to understand what he's thinking? Because he's a Gemini. If he knew what he was thinking, trust me, he would have made some sense. He doesn't. That's probably the reason why. Caleb grins and leans in.
Where'd you go today?
I wonder where. I wonder where did I go? Nowhere in particular. I definitely did not scale a wall for this. I just walked around and did some things that I will not tell you.
This place is packed. Hold on tight. Don't get lost, Pipsqueak.
I'm not a little girl, Caleb. Slow down. He grabs my hand and walks quickly, yet his grip is firm. Reminds me of when we were in school. He always held my hand like this back then. For a moment, I'm stunned. I start to question if the voice I heard this afternoon is really his. How could Caleb change? No, he hasn't changed at all. If anything's different, it should not be him. Girl, why? I get it, but let's not be too, let's not jump to conclusions that quickly. Let's just keep an open mind. As I watch him walk, a bizarre idea pops into my head for no reason. Of course, it's not me if I don't get bizarre ideas popping into my head for no reason as I walk behind Caleb. Is there something inside Caleb that's controlling him? Is it changing him? Bingo! Rocket science? Not rocket science, but we've figured it out.
Over here.
I was spoiled, I think, by someone saying that. So, a bit shitty. But I don't know the whole thing. Like, I know there's some like weird mind chip situation going on with Caleb, but do not know the full details of that. On the edge of the viewing platform, Caleb discreetly moves to stand behind me. He acts like a shield from the bustling crowd. Below the glass floor, clouds ripple like waves from while a hologram appears to start the countdown. Skyhaven has a university. Skyhaven has a university. Like, that would be cool, but like, you know what? We should go to Skyhaven's university. That'd be cool. Like, maybe we can have a banner that goes to Skyhaven's university for some reason instead of Lincoln's university. I'd like that. I feel like it'd be fun. We can see Sky. Okay, yeah. And look at all the fighter jets over there. It's like, is that the aerodrome for Aerospace Academy? Is it?
Yep. With exams on the horizon, I bet a bunch of my juniors are preparing themselves for some serious cramming.
And did you cram too? Like, what could you possibly be cramming? Like, how does that work? For aerospace pilots, that is. I'm a little curious. Is that like you take flights and like that's how you cram? Like, I'm a bit curious about that. Last time I visited Skyhaven University was for your graduation. Time flies, huh? So, okay, so Caleb graduated from Skyhaven University. So where did we graduate from? I believe Lincoln. Why aren't we going to foreign universities?
Sure
Do you regret it? Caleb leans on the railing, turns to me and smiles.
Regret what?
Being admitted into Aerospace Academy and becoming those 1 in 10,000 deep space fighter pilots. I hesitate, unable to find the right words. You're on an entirely different path now. It wasn't one you chose in the beginning.
Stuff changes all the time. It's fine.
Very Gemini answer to say that.
What about you? When you were a kid, you nagged me about using my evol to hold you up high. You even insisted I launch you into space.
I was a kid. I mean, I was a kid. Obviously, I would have asked for even more. Like, shoot me off like you would shoot fireworks into the sky. Like, launch me. I would have probably, because you know that kind of sounds adventurous and fun. Yeah, but don't do that now. Don't you dare do that now.
Do you still dream about exploring the universe?
Maybe. That's a big hard maybe. That's just nonsense kids say. See, I told you. Caleb raises his head. There's a fleeting sadness on his face. I almost wonder if I'd imagined it.
Back at the shelter, I remember you said your home was beyond the stars. But we couldn't even get past the walls and barbed wire.
Yeah, the teachers always said the outside world is dangerous. We were too little to go out. I feel like that is a turn back on his myth, probably. Though when you were cooped up in one place for so long, the outside world can be more appealing than ever. Yet all we could do was hang out on the rooftop and count fighter jets flying past us. I once asked you about why they would crash, and if the old railed road by the shelter led to the sea.
The fighter jets crashed because they got attacked by wanderers. As for that railroad, at the end of it is a patch of weeds. We'll figure out everything about this world, one step at a time.
That is unless, you know, ever and God knows what doesn't hold me as a prisoner until then. You, by the way, could also hold me as prisoner, so I have to be worried about that as well. Really, I'm starting to think that some people's hearts are more mysterious than the world itself. Like for you, for example. You're a walking world of secrets right now. I can't tell if my thoughts are written all over my face to the point where he can see everything. I look into his eyes and hope to receive an acceptable response.
Well, Pipsqueak, since you're interested in secrets, there is one thing.
Which is? Ooh, this is... I should take a... Yes. The hologram's light continues to glow like water, only the countdown remains. He grins at me, his voice serene as ever, as a passing flock of birds.
It's starting.
The people around us look towards the sky, but his gaze remains fixed on me. I'm almost lost. Lose myself in his eyes. After a moment, I find my voice and flash him a smile. Alright, close your eyes, I have a surprise for you. I pull out the necklace from my pocket and put it around his neck.
Who gives the same gift twice?
Me! Because I'm saving money! I'm not getting paid that much. Okay, but who also lost a precious gift from others? If it disappears again, there won't be a next time.
All right. I promise I won't lose it again.
Good, because I don't have money to keep buying you the same necklace. Suddenly a distant... Oh, look, that's gotta be the supernova. It's beautiful. Can't help but raise... Ooh! Although it dazzles from the... Spanning time and space, a foreboding sign emerges and enters our vision. The electromagnetic radiation from supernova will persist for some time. To protect Skyhaven, a floating city powered by energy, aerial shields have been activated above us. After we witness this brief brilliance, night descends upon the cityscape once more. Tonight, Caleb will go out again. According to him, Skyhaven's lockdown will be over soon, along with the cleanup. I say goodnight to him in advance, and then enter my bedroom and draw the curtains. Force myself to close my eyes as I rest on the bed. In these dark hours of the night, I eventually hear the door being pushed open. The faint sound of footsteps draw closer. Realizing it's Caleb, I keep breathing steady, and as I pretend to be asleep, a gentle touch lands on my forehead. Oh. He's gone. Why did Caleb? My mind is in turmoil. I press my hand against my chest, trying to stop my heart from pounding too quickly. Slowly get up. I look out the window and see the night scenery. Then, taking a deep breath, I activate the tracking feature on my hunter's watch. Targets being tracked. Seems Caleb hasn't discovered the tracker embedded in the necklace. With all these complex leads, only Caleb can unravel these mysteries, as he's burdened with countless secrets. Imagine if the tracker has been removed from the necklace and just placed to some a random dog or something. As I try to leave, I notice the door doesn't budge. Of course. Of course. It's okay, track me all you want. I'm gonna lock you in here. I raise my gun and aim at the lock. Without a second thought, I pulled the trigger. That was messed up. Covert operations. Okay, so we are at 54-minute mark, and I'm gonna stop the video here because that's a long ass video. Hopefully this one was entertaining enough. Oh my god, like there are so many like moments I was just like, what the heck is going on? But yeah, it's been a wild ride so far, and I've enjoyed it. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. This is Nori signing off. May the gacha be ever in your favor. Goodbye and take care.